Jason mask. We ain't gotta chase him, he gon' fall off the first couple out the mag. Nigga, I'm in that gear, I'm grinding right now, nigga, fuck what I had. I be feeling for that blood, but Rose said sit back and rock. Tweak out. Shit, I'ma tweak out on the mic before I crash. Yeah, hey, man, free the Ness, man. Nigga, this Ness music, nigga, this my shit, yeah.
Turn the beat up. Please turn the beat up.
Hey, yeah, hey, I know my worth, I'm not a clown. You won't see me go for nothing. Streets cut up for real, my shorty, he swapped the semi for the button. I be somewhere laid back vibing, probably rolling up your buddy. Don't take this shit for a game, we make shit drop like toys when Andy coming. We gon' put several holes in his face like he wearing a Jason mask. We ain't gotta chase him, he gon' fall off the first couple out the mag. Nigga, I'm in that gear, I'm grinding right now, nigga, fuck what I had. I be feeling for that blood, but Rose said sit back and rock. Tweak out, shit, I'ma tweak out on the mic before I crash. Pulled a stunt, then got hit in his head, he ain't think it'll be his last. Reminiscing about them old days, getting fried before the class. Scrolling through my photo gallery, don't live the nest and free the guy. Man, he a clown, he ain't getting that cop for the block and blow shit down. Make some paper off a feature, I'm finna send it to the west in the county. I'm the big bird, nigga, I'm gon' risk it all to feed my family. I know my mama don't want that shit, but shit, something gotta happen. Pops ain't tripping for real, he just want me to be safe and keep on rapping. My uncle tweak, my pops be tweaking shit, I'm a tweaking bastard. That's that button, now you on your back. Put so many holes in your body, don't worry about getting the casket. If they love you, they'll do the right thing and turn your ass to ashes. Niggas get on the net and did see me in person, get flabbergasted. Getting that wheel and burn rubber. We'll stalk you all night as long as the bitch don't blow our cover. Y'all be screaming them nigga names and you ain't slide for your brother, nigga. Yeah, you ain't slide for your brother, nigga. Alright, the birds get active, get in the car and make a movie every time shit get ugly. Why you think we got these pretty ass Glocks? Damn, Marty, I fuck with all your shit, invite me to the block. Damn, Marty, I fuck with all your shit, invite them to get raw. I know my worth, I'm not a clown, you won't see me go for nothing. Streets cut up for real, my shorty, he swapped the semi for the button. I be somewhere laid back vibing, probably rolling up your buddy. Don't take this shit for a game, we make shit drop like toys when Andy coming. Andy's coming, nigga. Free the Ness, man. Ness music. Swish music, Ness music, all the same thing. GVG shit, G4G shit, nigga, Triple K shit, all that shit. Yeah.
Had to let Cuz talk that shit, man. Had to let Cuz talk that shit, man. What's going on, panel? Y'all straight? And the one person viewing, we gonna wait on a few more people to come in, but I hope everybody doing good today.
Yoko, nephew, Yoko. What's going on, nephew?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
and yeah, man. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all already know it, bro. It's early for a lot of people, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but shit, I just want to go live for my birthday.
Happy birthday.
True, we're good, cuz. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, though, shit. I just want to come on and build shit. If y'all want to touch on anything, and I mean anything, you can drop that bitch. Uh, any questions that might pop up in the chat, y'all know we'll go ahead and answer those and whatnot. But I really don't plan on, you know what I mean? Nah. Hey, nah, see, I'm telling I'm gonna tell you something another time. But peace, welcome to the panel. Share this to a couple people you know gonna need it. But um today is interesting because I'm 31. I ain't gonna lie. When I was 13, the shit I was doing, I ain't never think I would see 31, but we here. Um At first, I had titled this because I'm not going to be on here for long. But at first, I titled this clandestine, and clandestine is usually um, or it's actually properly defined as something done in secrecy that is illicit. Let me make sure you understand what was said. Something done in secrecy that's illicit. So it doesn't just mean, well, we did it in secrecy or we did it in private, but the mode in which you did it in secrecy and the reason is wrong. I also looked up another word that I thought about today, and the definition of the word blew my mind. I didn't know it went that deep, but I just want to let you all know, uh, while you all are doing this studying, uh, as we say in house, subdue your passions. I know a lot of niggas that wanted to be Masons and they folded because they wanted to be more than they earned and more than they deserved. And things didn't go well for them, or they didn't have a long tenure uh, for that reason. In the gang culture, right? Let's say if someone is rolling 60 crip, right? RSC. Say if he's 60s crip and he go and starts some shit, start a whole new set, right? A whole new set. And the people he started it with are people that was actually beefing with the 60s hood. But the big homies don't know that bro went over there and got them right. That's technically the people would be clandestine because it happened, an illicit act happened in secrecy. The person that did it would be held accountable for insubordination because you created something in secrecy while being under the tutelage of someone more superior than you, making you insubordinate or asubordinate. But the actions or insubordination means that that thing that you formed, whether it was a church, a lodge, or whatever, it's not stamped by the big people. So you created something to be a competition with a thing you come from. In business, this is why they have non-compete clauses. In case you work for McDonald's as a president or CEO or even a manager, you wouldn't be able to go to Burger King and sit on their board because you would have had to have signed the non-compete clause. I want you all to keep this shit in mind when you're dealing with different situations. I want you all to keep this in mind when you're meeting new people. As I always say, interrogate them, don't integrate with them. And if you wish to integrate, we call it the what? Interrogation to integration ingredient. This is what the master teacher taught. Look it up. Actual fact number 15. You have to ask people questions. Because when I say some shit like, and I say, well, you know about the Wale Africans, there was never a tribe called Wale African. They're just telling you that's an admixed people. When I show you Wale Makoma, that's not saying that the Wale are Makoma. It's showing that some of these people are admixed, the Wale Makoma. And or they live on the same island like they did eventually after the mission system was starting to shut down. They started to aggregate, it was an aggregation. You got the Yabasi, the Wale, the Makoma, some Kusabo, some Yuchi, all of these different groups be coming together or moving to a specific area for trade. They was going to get close to the big trade part. So when you see that hyphen in there, that's not saying that's a tribal name. It's saying that this is different groups of people, and some may be admixed, but that's not a tribal name. This is why, and we have a book speaking on the red fire. In the red fire, I have 360 questions, right, that will be answered. With these 360 questions, I think it's question 357 where it says, why is it important for the Iba'a and the Yamasi to use their autonyms? And I sat there and thought about it, and I said, damn, what if you're using a tribal name and the ancient people never called themselves? See, that's what you have to ask somebody. Hey, this is your tribal name. What is your ancient name? Uh-oh. See, tenure matters. You ever went to a job and bitches be complaining about not getting paid? You ever notice the motherfuckers who never complain about the raises be the people who been there the longest and actually put in fucking work?
Facts.
Being clandestine and this crazy clan is in front of it means that you will know, I don't know my indigenous clan, and this person didn't know theirs or don't know theirs and or got it from somewhere else. Being that we don't know the mode of ceremony, we're going to create our own ceremony and use this to give people back or show people what their clan is, was, and or will be. But tomorrow, you'll see a Turkey clan. And somebody say, well, I'm Turkey clan Iba'a. I'm Turkey clan Yamasi Seminole. I'm Turkey clan whatever, whatever. Because when you get to the top, it went right. So now you ask yourself, when did you start claiming that? And can you show before this time that you've been that? And if you say no, that's adoption, brother. I don't think y'all heard. That's called adoption, brother.
Facts.
Hell no, I'm definitely
I'm scrolling up right now. I know when you mute up, you feel me?
Delvin,
You turn into the elk. You know what I mean? You go from little deer to the elk when that smoke coming out your nose.
Hey, all I know is, all I got to say is me and Crane just got off the phone, and everything you saying, we just were talking about.
Me and Paul was on the phone before I got on live. Everything I'm saying, we'll talk about. Listen, man. What I'm saying is facts. What I'm saying is this. I done been there before. I done had to split from the big homie, but I ain't start my own shit. I went to the bros who started this shit. You get what I'm saying?
You're gonna go to the originators, exactly.
When I ain't just say I'm finna leave York, right? And I'm finna leave Nuwapu. I found niggas that's Nuwapian who are Scottish, right? Even though I'm not Nuwapian today, by the way they live. By Patarak, by the way, I'm not Nuwapian at all. I smoke weed, drink liquor, and don't pull out. I'm the opposite of what they are.
So man, half of them niggas do the same thing.
But I'm talking about the image. I let a nigga know what I do is what I do. You know over there, they gonna fake it. You feel me? You know, cause we just talked about this shit. But what I'm saying,
Facts.
what I'm saying is, it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna leave Nuwapu, I'm gonna shit on Nuwapu. It's Nuwapians that I love. That's this by blood, and they Scottish, so I'm gonna go Scottish. Imagine if I'd have said, y'all boys, I got my own lodge. Nah, boy, who you got your charter from? And I say I made my own charter. After being, you see what I'm saying? Like, hold on, boy, you was just walking.
Girl must have got a phone call. Okabachi. Yoko, what's going on?
Well, what's good? Thank you for the birthday wishes. And everybody who sent me the birthday wishes, Sean, had hit me up on IG. I appreciate y'all. But I'm back. That was the wife. She done told me happy birthday 50 times today. But what I'm saying is, I'm not telling you what you can't do, because you could do some shit and it be wrong. You do a fuck. I'm just gonna tell you right from wrong. You can do wrong. Like that's your choice. You can do wrong. But I'm gonna tell you right. Me telling you right is this. A nigga that I have to get right is somebody that can't be a part of our community. Everybody on here understand what the fuck I mean.
Wow.
There's no reason I shouldn't be doing your genealogy and know your family better than you do and try to place you some fucking where. I don't want you around. There's nobody around me that did some shit when it comes to their guards, when it comes to ceremony. Thank you, Shay. When it comes to any of that, that made me feel like, hey, nah, yo, boy, you got to take that shit off. It's a reason this takes time.
Very much so a reason this take time. You gotta put in that work. And it don't happen overnight. A lot of people want that to happen.
My only thing you have to do is get you a bowl with some hot water and get an Instagris chief.
Ain't that it, man?
You say that instant oatmeal chief, huh?
That the Quaker oats.
I had to turn my camera on for that one and turn it back on. Bruh, I just got a call from Turkey Point, boy. 40. 40. I might be staying in Miami, boy.
That's what's
40? Boy, hell nah. Nuclear? Man, hey, man, I don't give a fuck how old you is. Go get them degrees, man. If you feel like you want to go get that degree, go get that bitch. My high school GPA barely made it. My college GPA 4.0. Gold rope, graduated. Go get that degree. Don't let shit stop you. That's $15 extra. Nigga happy about the 2.5. That 4.0. Oh my God. But yeah, so back to what I was saying.
And
When you do it,
and you got that call on your birthday.
On my B-Day, like he literally just hit me like, Linnell, they calling me to get you at Turkey Point. Wow, whoa, what?
The Divine Nine, huh?
Bro, listen.
I,
9, I've been telling this birthday is special again because it's that 999.
I knew something miraculous
It
was going to happen
is
today. I
it's
just
been a while. Yeah, definitely been a while. But what I don't want people to do is get caught up in the look of shit, right? Because a bitch gonna fuck you over. Oh, that look good. It's cute. It's pretty. That's how niggas get AIDS. Y'all gotta grow up and y'all gotta actually study this to learn it. And you gotta peep shit and ask motherfuckers questions. Even when people be posted on social media, they be using my fucking lingo to teach y'all. And y'all pick up on it, but y'all DM me. Don't DM me. Question them niggas.
dagger.
Ask them niggas. Facts. Fucking that. Ask them
Dagger.
niggas. Hey, bro, where you really got that from? Cause I ain't never hear that until bro said that. Cause ain't none of y'all chiefs. It ain't a chief in the United States. Ain't a chief in the fucking Americas today that talked about a blue fire. If he did, go get him and bring him to me so we can have the conversation. You don't know a fucking about. Niggas didn't know what I meant when I said the Clearwater rivers and or the Crystal rivers and the red rivers and the blue rivers and the black waters. Only us who do this understood what was being said. But if you didn't understand what I'm saying, and then you take that and teach it to somebody, you just created a fucking religion.
Facts.
You took some shit that you believe and gave it to the masses. And now they have to believe it too. And if they don't believe it and they test you and you don't have enough information, who the fuck are you going to have to come to? The masters. Be the master student before trying to be the master teacher.
Wow.
And when that master cuts you off and you ain't got nothing to feed the masses, you gonna starve them?
You're going to starve your people.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to go to a
And that's
cracker.
what they're gonna eat you alive. That's what they're gonna eat you alive. That's what
Hmm.
they're gonna eat you alive.
Or you got to go to a cracker that know more than you about your game, about your lodge, about your church, about your tribe.
Because they studied.
All because they said, let me do the work on these niggas.
If I'm gonna beat them, I gotta know how to.
Come on. But but imagine not having that mentality is crazy as shit. It's like somebody saying I'm coy or I'm son. And then a nigga say I'm coy son. No, you not. There's no fucking such thing. You see what I just fucking did there? The coy and the son are two different people. But being that linguistically relation here, dialect continuum here, migration over here, a bitch say I'm coy son. Like I said last week, if you took your ass into the Nile Valley and said you were Kemetu and then told them people you didn't tell them your pedigree, you didn't tell them your family name, I guarantee you they would have drowned your stupid ass.
They would have fed you to Sobek.
Thank you. They would have fed your stupid ass to Sebek.
Right, right. And your ass wouldn't have passed through the field of reeds, but your ass would have went to
Co-
Duat around in that, man.
Come on, cuz. But somehow the two of the most ancient people in the Americas say, yeah, we came up out the reeds. I told nigga I could make America easy if y'all want me to. But imagine being with niggas who think that shit real, so you can't even teach some shit like this without them tying it in and fucking up your rep, your face, and everything you built. You can't go to the Lenape and say, I'm Lenape. Bitch, what is your clan? This shit fucking matters. And what I'm not gonna allow anyone that I care about to do is to let somebody play with them.
They
One of them, go ahead, cuss partner.
I was gonna say they destroyed Tamaray when they called it Tamari and said it was here.
Shh, bro.
I'll try to take that man work.
Fuck niggas say.
He said,
well,
"I'm gonna give you the West."
Fuck niggas say.
I will build the West.
Your master teacher said that this is Tamaray of the West. I said no. He said, and I quote, "They took Egypt from you, so I'm gonna bring Egypt over here in the West."
Exactly what he said.
They took Egypt from you in the East. So I'm going to take Egypt and bring it to you in the West. That's what the man said. But somebody took his words and repackaged it and now is giving it to the internet Indians and to the internet community. As somebody that mastered his work and then debated against the work with his science to show people that his science was more superior than what's in the public today. Bitches think Nuwapu is a religion. Whole time, it's science behind that shit. It's a nigga in New York adding the religion to it. This the same shit niggas do with my work today. Tell a nigga to show you them mentioning Blue Fire before I put the book out. They can't.
They don't even know the science to create it.
They don't know the science to create it. They don't know how to make it. Come on, nah. Oh, Pa asked the question. Pa say, do you know how to make wet, or do you know how to start fire with wet wood? In my head, I'm like, bruh, Pa talking that shit right now, boy. Just one day I'm gonna be able to, yep, I do. I saw my big cousin say, give me this, that. He went right in that bit, chop shit down. Cuz came out there and got wet wood. I'm talking about wet wood, nigga, soggy. Cuz started a fire with that bitch. Nigga, yellow jackets came out of everywhere when the grill closed. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm lying, Craig. I run from the yellow jacket. I'm like, let me get up out of here. When that grill closed, Cuz stood right there, making sure that bitch was good. Them bitch ain't touch him. I say, boy, he the real good. I say, boy, nigga, true. Gee, what? Come on, man. But on this clan shit, stick with your family. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you can go do this, and it'll work. Nah, bro. If you can't get your bomb, then you go to your auntie. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get your auntie, then you go to your female cousins. But you don't say, hey, cuz, let's do this. And when we get it situated, we can go get mama and auntie them. Boy, you dead ass wrong. The woman, you dead ass wrong. If you don't know and you simply want to be a part of some shit, that's cool. But if you want to do this for real, like for instance, say if you are Biloxi, right? You don't go to the Yamasee Seminole and try to enroll because you know for a fact that, hey, your people may not have been Yamasee. That's number one. Number two, they may not have a clan that matches your clan. You might be ill clan. So if they don't have a clan to match yours, you have to get adopted into their system. So you should stick to who the fuck your people are, respectfully. That's like coming over here. We down here, you like, oh, I'm Ill Clan. And we like, yeah, when you cross this river right here, Ill Clan died.
And not even that. Even if your clan do got the same clan name as the other, say Bear. There's bear in the creek. There's
Yep.
there's bear in the north.
Family.
There's bear in the west. There's
Yep.
also, but they also know this. Just because those are bears don't mean they are the same
The
nature.
same fucking bear
There's,
or the same
there's
nature.
grizzly
Facts.
bear. There's grizzly bears, black bears,
Facts.
white bears. Stop playing. Like, y'all gotta
Facts.
understand, and those people understand that too. Those clans understand that too. That's why they wear the white bear or the grizzly bear, or so it's gonna be just like that for you too. So
Facts. And that's why I say, if a bitch say I'm Bear family and Bear family's the big family, you're not from the Southeast. And you can't tell me you're from the Southeast and you're Bear family and y'all the big family. You're wrong, brother. Bear family is our upper Woodlands family. And I'm giving y'all that. So when y'all go to saying it, I can start telling you niggas, we gave y'all that. See what I'm saying? Nah, I'll give you an example.
exactly, it's like having the same name as another family, but ain't got no kin.
And or y'all are related. Y'all just not the same.
That too. When it come down to clanship.
Mm-hmm. Because Jaguar and Puma are two different cats, but they still have an ancient ancestor. Same with Lynx and Bobcat. So any town I go to and everybody's Panther family, that's my family. But that don't make that my town. I'm more than welcome. I could open the door and walk in. I just got to say the right shit. And I'm more than welcome. And I know my place. It's the house they built. I'm at my auntie house. That's
Facts.
how it works.
Shit, I got cousins that's blood on one side of my family and married in on the other side.
That's like in Cherokee, Blue Paint family isn't just Blue Paint family. That's a unification of two other families. And they're called another name, which became the
Mm-hmm.
name of another animal. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everybody not separated, but we know based off union and confederacy, we know what the clans are doing.
Right.
So yeah, Reese, let me put that on the screen. Peace, Obi. What's going on, Sister Bear? Yeah, let's see. But again, all this new shit, you gotta question that shit, man. You have to question it. Because if you don't, somebody will mislead you into something that you knew nothing about. But then we speak about being honest, especially when it comes to lineage. But if someone has the line and we say, well, everybody in this line are from this particular area up to this point. So we gonna say, and this is what Nuwapians did, I think like 2016, 2017, around that time, 2017. So if you stay in Florida These are the tribes in Florida. You stay in this area. This is the tribe that you are. So you are this Yamasi. You're Calusa Yamasi. Yamasi. You stay in Georgia. Well, this part of Georgia was Yamasi. This part was Creek. So you're Yamasi Creek. You stayed in Southern Georgia, then you were Yamasi Wale. If you stayed in South Carolina, you were simply Yamasi. This literally how niggas did that shit. What about migration? What if because my family was in North Carolina in fucking 1819 doesn't mean that my family is from North Carolina? Or because I have a grandma who was popular or famous and influential in Kansas doesn't mean that that was her birthplace. So if we look at specific time periods and say, well, we was there, so that's who we are, in a way that can be misleading. Because what happened to the Chickasaw that left the northwest of the northwestern part of the southeast and made it to South Carolina?
Right.
Or what about the Lenape or the Blackfoot that moved from the north all the way down into Mississippi? So when we say, well, I found my grandma here in 1770, 1750 in Mississippi, she's this. Whole time her family ain't migrated to Mississippi until that time it was documented. Every time before that, they was somewhere else. Let the family, let the fucking elders speak. Let the elders speak. They're gonna tell you exactly who they are. You say, are we Cherokee? Yeah, we Cherokee Indian. That's what you are. But didn't a Cherokee come from such and such? Yeah. But at that time, your elder was practicing, he was Cherokee. She was Cherokee.
Also understand that after 1865, colonial times go away. We talking now, you talking post antebellum. So a lot of migration happened during that period just because families become free now. So when I do people's genealogy, I'm not about to tell them if they records go back to 1860 that, oh, this your tribe because they lived in that area. Nah, you really need something a lot older than that because you don't know that this is the cluster of the Civil War and everything like that. A lot was going on in the nation during that time, especially in the Southeast. So I don't use those years to track and say, oh, this is what tribe you are. I'm not gonna do that because there was a lot of moving around, the wars, the fires that were set. A lot of people had to pick up shop and move around, maybe somewhere close by, maybe somewhere in a whole nother area. So I don't use that. You got to come a little older than that, and that's only like 3 generations anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else want to add to? You good, Carl?
And that don't say that your people not older than that. It's just that if you just can't find them or whatever, but just don't think that based off of where they lived during that time period and right after that's they tribe, because it was just a lot going on from the 1860s to really the 1830s. I'm gonna go back further because it's really from the 1830s all the way to the early to mid 1900s. It was a lot of people were starting to move around. So Reason why I say that is because I got to go back to the treaties that force people on the Trail of Tears and things like that. So, right, even if I go back that far, you still can't pinpoint tribes unless that's paperwork. But you know, if you can say that, oh my, we got 4 generations dating back from the early 1700s before the American Revolution,
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, my people was in the same area all the way up until the revolution happened, and then boom, boom, boom. I might consider up and like, hey, that might be your people because we talking about in the middle of colonial time, so it wasn't no removals during that period. So yeah, I might could hit you with that, but once you get into removals, post removal, Civil War, any type of war, you got to think about people gonna have to pick up shop and move around. So a lot of people running around here saying they that one tribe in the southeast, and they they genealogy just not even they ain't even took it back far enough. They just took it back to when they family lived in the southeast and say, oh, we this. People might be whole documented somewhere else and you don't even know.
Listen, what I'm on, I just want people to do it the right way. Like get their family together and go to the tribe that they say they are and do their best to end it. If you can't, okay, cool. But at least try. At least fucking try. And man to man, a lot of niggas here talk about tribes and shit. The first thing that come to their mind is being a chief or being a leader. Um, that shit come with wisdom, man. That's number one. Number two, that shit come by way of others. Like, bro, I don't know. I can't make this shit much simpler. Um, that shit come by way of the fathers. That shit come by way of aunts and uncles. Um, the want to be, I don't know why niggas want to be the chief. Maybe it's like, oh, I get a title, but it's like, bro, your family know you. Like, you still the son, nephew, the cousin, the brother. You're putting in work. Like, that shit don't make shit easy. So for those of you who are learning and are putting your families and stuff together, that should be the last thing that you worry about. That definitely should be the last thing you worry about. So I guarantee you, if you think, okay, well, if I do the work, then I should, or I'm going to be the chief, I guarantee you, you got a cousin out there that's doing the work too and doing the same way. So what you gonna do about that? And what is your cousin willing to do about that? Y'all both want to be the chief. Are y'all willing? Are y'all man enough to say, well, we already know we done had our TOS or our testers, right? So this is how it's gonna go. Or are you willing to get in that flame? If you're not willing to get in that flame, then you shouldn't hold any position. Just focus on putting the family together. Focus on getting your paper. All that chief shit, grand matriarch, all that other shit comes later. All of that comes later. Focus on your blood. A lot of you have friends that you consider family. That's not your blood. That's not your clan. Can you make that your clan? You can do whatever you want to do. I'm just not going to say that it's right. that's really it for me today. Pa, you want to drop something? Mike, if anyone, if y'all want to drop, y'all boy, you can free your mic. If not, I'm about to go ahead and play NC and get ready for dinner tonight.
You hit it right on the head right there, especially at the beginning of the I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to chop up that beginning of the broadcast, and you know what? Throw that on the.
Yeah, put that. Yeah, and I'm definitely. I want to go live. I want to start going live on TikTok, like you were saying. How we be doing our builds here. Um, basically on the same shit, bro, just on TikTok. So I remember, like I said, last time I was on TikTok, bro, like
They
my
be
shit
waiting.
got
They be waiting on you to go live on TikTok.
bro, my shit had
Um,
12K, bro. That shit was crazy. I had
and
12K.
also
Ooh, thank you.
and
Every time I get one of those, gotta
and
take a
yeah,
shot to
yeah,
go on here.
yeah. But and then another thing is, it's like people are teaming up with people, right? Knowing that the people them is putting out misinformation to create a new tribe. That's crazy.
And you want to
Talk
know
to me.
you want to know another reason why what we doing is needed on that platform is because it's too much division in the United States right now amongst the Native American. Because when I be going live, bro, and the Native Americans come into my broadcast. And yeah, it be them some of them fools in the back chat that be talking their little heyday, but it also be some of them that come up on the platform, and I let them speak, right? So when I let them tell their story, and then I ask questions like, "Yo, are you what's your tribe?" And of course they telling me something that's over across the Mississippi. So I'm asking them, are y'all patrilineal? Are y'all matrilineal? Sometimes they don't even know that. So but then I also know how to ask probing questions. Who are the principal chiefs of your tribes? Boom, boom, boom. Is it male? Is it ran by male? Is it ran by women? Boom, things like that and stuff like that. So it start opening up the mind that, hey, I'm not trying to come off and be negative towards y'all. I want to know your story because I'm not gonna take you away from it. Even though, and for the most part, we do know the background and basis or whatever, but still, I want to know your story. Your people might have a whole different understanding than what we got in the southeast. So let people tell their stories instead of bashing them to come when they come up on people platforms and you just dragging them through the mud. I don't do that. So it's when people come on my platform, they like, damn, you ain't mean on these motherfuckers. You got to get evil. I'm like, nah, it ain't a call for all of that. So that's something that we can do on that platform to have a better understanding.
Well, they got one dude that's on TikTok. He was like, "Man, look, um, we would say, oh, we know the truth." He was like, "Look, man, it don't matter what tribe you from. It don't matter what clan you from. We don't do none of that. If you say you Indian, you Indian. Come on over. Come on over and get a plate of barbecue and all that. You know, and it's like, but how you go do ceremony with all these different type of people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't
how
doing.
you go deal with your ancestors? You know?"
Nah, we know ceremony different. That's for family only. But if these people will understand that I'm not against you, I'd rather know your story. That way when you ask me what's my story, that's what was really going on in the South and in the back then. once people come together and finally meet each other on whatever path they on, whether they hunting, gathering, or whatever, and they might come instead of taking up arms with each other, it's like, hey, what's up? Oh, I see you doing some gathering over here in this neck of the woods too. Where your people from? You know what I'm saying? I want to feel you out before I knock you out. You know what I'm saying? So just
But see, but some of them have the perception of you being something toward them which you say you are. Even if you let them know that, hey, you do ceremony, or that you from the Deer clan and all that there, but they're still looking at you like, nah, you don't look like us. You know what I'm saying? That's what they are. They don't look at
fine
you
and dandy.
or look at you.
I be ready for whatever like that. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather fill you out before I knock you out. Because if I'm gonna understand the like, hey, pie, hey, it, it ain't just seers out there. Some people that just feel a different type of energy. Like when the P2 say, hey, they gonna understand when I'm walking the room. I know what it is. When they see me walk in the room, they know what it is. That's that type of energy that he talking about. I got that. I know exactly. I feel that. That's how I feel when I walk in the room. I know if I'm like, I don't want to be here. Now, if I walk in the room like, yeah, this is my type of party. We about to turn up. We about to have some fun. This my vibe. These some people I can rock with. You know what I'm saying? So you'll feel them vibes. Like I say, I'd rather feel you out before I knock you out. Sometimes I might not have to knock you out. I can feast with you. But I still don't want to just sit up here and let you walk in my space and think you know what it is. But I'm not gonna be as welcoming. I'm gonna keep my guard. That's how any chief would do when we watch these movies, when we watch these shows, when we see in these tribes, they gonna let you walk into their council tent, look around, you see what you about, and you see where you standing at. Talk your piece, or say your war. If you coming in here hostile, I'm gonna take you out hostile. See what I'm saying? So that's just natural. Hell, it was white people walked in them folk tent, and they called them the white spirit, the great white spirit. Let's not forget things like that. They got stories like that. So some people came in peace because they was big traders and shit like that. So I'm just thinking like that, like and natural. Like if you come at me a certain way, I know how to get rid of you a certain way. And I know it's like that with you too, Pop. You understand that. Shit, if somebody energy off putting in that and you gotta get rid of it, shit.
Yeah, just like what Rod just said. He said you have federal recognized tribes that's doing the erasure of those who are not federal recognized. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what the whole national conference of American natives was, that they had the meeting down here in November of last year. You had federal recognized tribes that want the state recognized tribes to be a part of the organization. You know, and it's crazy. And it's like y'all fighting to see why y'all go, suck on your pale face pee. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I
It's
got
a
and I got an article. I got an article that talk about people that talk about a people that was forced out here to Oklahoma on the Trail of Tears. And when they came together to have a council meeting, a powwow about being opposed to the Dawes Rolls. So I I'm a understand that a lot of people still when they got out here they didn't fuck with that shit. They just was forced out here, but they still didn't fuck with what was going on and didn't they was opposed to the allotments and all of that stuff and came out here and was still fighting. So I mean,
And that's why some,
a lot of
and
people
that's
don't
why
know that
some of
type
them,
of story.
and that's why some had left Oklahoma and went down there to Texas.
Right. Or to Kansas, or they went to Kansas. It was a lot. It was a lot going on, man. It
Hey,
was just
I'm finna get beat when she get home, boy. Hey, my wife posted a picture of me from graduation. I comment, I'm like, damn, you don't want me to get no hoes. I,
yeah, she
but
about to be on your
she,
top. What?
she thinks she's slick. She
Hey, Lip
thinks
gonna
she's
say that
slick.
liquor got up in me. Stop playing. Let's go. Round four.
Uh, See, this shit, I had this shit since Sunday. You know that new 17 already on the way. Uber Eats. But since we on that topic on what y'all was speaking on, um, or shit, even just to free Bill, I want to speak on when we talk about Mutt mentioned being matrilineal or patrilineal. Um, there are some matrilineal societies, and I'm saying this because when we see it in the future, I want y'all to come back to this birthday video. But there are some matrilineal societies where um, men, their daughters may actually be taken into their clans if there are no more surviving women, and or the women of the clan adopts the children of their brother. So soon you will start to see a lot of men have their children in their clan while claiming that their sister is the clan. Remember this. And a lot of men don't have sisters. So their clan is technically dead. It's over with.
So they'll
But
go their wife.
yeah, so they'll say their wife is the clan mother. Or they'll mention a cousin or auntie who's not a part of the tribe, but they're a part of the blood. But what they have to understand is the blood can be alive and the clan spirit can be dead. Yeah,
Facts.
all of y'all blood alive, but a lot of y'all spirit is dead. Or excuse me, isn't as vibrant as it used to be. So we can't see it as we would daily by your tattoos, your paints, and your markings, right? Because when you look at certain markings like face paintings, they can give you different offices, clans, and things like that. So you have to pay attention to things like that. So um, what I would say is what we don't do is family can take in family, but taking in others' children or like actual adoption, that's not what. So every family that is a part of the community is actually a descendant of their grand matriarch. Whether she's a auntie, meaning she's the big sister of a clan mother, or if she's a grandma, right? Even if she's a sister who end up getting everyone is in that clan is actually related. Um, it's not like a band where my wife and I together we have a band. You will have the P2 and you will have the Bird families, all of them, because the Bird families really don't separate themselves like everybody else. But so that would be a band. But all my children will be Bird or you feel me, unless so that's how that works. But say um if I didn't have a sister or any female cousins and it was all boys over here and I had a daughter, my daughter would become the actual matriarch of my blood, which all the men are still related to her. However, now all children being born will be direct descendants of her while she's a part of that clan. Excuse me. So the clan system was almost full. Well, the clan system is full, but it's not money. So you can go some places and they do something, they give you a clan. The same way that the so-called Musqua or Muskogee proper, hint, hint, understand my lingo, right? When the Muskogee proper gave white women a clan called the Bog or the White Potato Clan. Or when the Cherokee ended up killing off two bloodlines and ended up creating the Anigidua, who come from the town of Kitawa, but you also have the United Kitawa Band, the UKB, but then also another clan, which was known as we someone said wild potato, and then said tobacco, but Pa and I Ben did the work and found out that really wasn't a clan, it was a priesthood, and only a handful of those people left the Hutani to become a part of the Cherokee. So it's right, shit happens. So when Reese said, yeah, you might have people who got the same name, but them motherfuckers ain't even related. Facts. They got no genetic relation, but somehow they're through spirit. Or someone may even
They
taken
just
on a name
adapted.
or the idea of a spirit.
Right,
Talk to me,
right,
Hunks.
right. Yeah, just like we found out that they actually took and killed the people and adapted the name and the idea of
You
a
must be in the
spirit.
hallway, you breaking up.
Nah, that's lit. Cause I got a I got somebody I know that last name Jones, and she married a Jones, two different families.
Sarah Jones. Sarah Jones out that Okefenokee swamp. See, it's like my again. It like the age of Aquarius. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Your mic breaking up.
All right, hold on. Let me
We
move
can
over.
we can hear you, but it just staticky.
Hey,
About to be that big ass
that
man.
last comment that you said, your family has taken in kids of your of your siblings. That's what happened to me.
Facts,
That's keeping the clan system. That's
facts,
that's keeping it matrilineal. My
and that's not even adoption.
No, that's not adoption. That's keeping it within the clan. My great grandmother made sure that I went to her son. He by matrilineal systems is my father anyway.
That's the actual fact.
And that's
Let's
why
see. Y'all
I don't
go
be
ahead and cut apart.
and because of things like that, I naturally grew up I didn't never dislike my father, my biological dad, because he he not in my clan. So matter of fact, he of a whole different tribe. So you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with me not growing up with him. He did what he was supposed to do, go out and make brothers and sisters for me. What's for dinner tonight, Lip? What's on the birthday plate?
Was their birthday? The day love
Yeah,
birthday?
it's Lip birthday. Today Lip birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, that boy 30 now, isn't it?
31.
Up 31?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's starting nodding off and going to sleep. Just sitting down now.
That's why he said he about to hop on that game and get ready for dinner. That's why I say, what's for dinner tonight? What's on the plate?
I'm going to some fire shit, bro. You know me. Uh, Benny Hunters is recreational. Feel me? So I will not be at Benny's. We going to some fire shit where I gotta be like, excuse me, what's your favorite champagne? Yeah, that's the one we gonna order. You feel me? Cuz, that's how you do it, bro. I know them white folks be like, bro, ain't no way he be talking to us like this. Yeah, cause hey, I can buy what I want. So I'm in the bit. How you doing today? Good. Okay. To see how you finna be, cause your attitude depend on your tip, cause niggas gonna tip you. But bro, I walk in the restaurant, I sit down, I want this, and I look at the waiter, what's your favorite thing? What you like to eat? Man, Bit really told me one time, shit, I ain't gonna lie, but I can't eat here. A nigga. I said, I want two of those, one to go. Stop playing, real nigga. Look out for your people, man. Stop faking like you got it, man. Look out for your people.
Big fact, big fact.
Yeah, I've been on that boy leg diet today.
You been on what?
That boy egg diet today.
Oh, okay.
You had sand the other ceiling? So that one ready to go. All right. Yeah. Then I push you around with one of them nap rollers and let you hit them low.
Eating good in front of them white people. I forgot the name of the restaurant we was at, but we was in Sarasota, off the water at some restaurant. Eating good, man.
Where you been eating, Monk?
But here lately, man, I've been eating healthy here lately. I ain't gonna lie, but like as far as like eating eating here, eating lately, I've been eating.
You going in and out.
Oh, I say I've been eating like flatbreads and smoothies.
You too skinny for that, man. You gotta put on some more weight, man. Gotta get dirty real quick.
That is. That's why I had that. That's why I had that.
You said that why you had what?
I said that's why I had that sloppy ass burger yesterday.
Right. Had to put this on here to keep that paint from dropping on me today, boy.